no disrespect, I'm going to disagree with both parts of your comment. And you're not the only one who made similar comments. So I'm going to make a video on this because I think it's worth mentioning. The first is just slipstreaming or automatically patching or deploying firmware updates en masse. I'd be super careful. Usually you do this fine with Windows updates and whatever other updates, applications. But doing this to push firmware, I would be super careful. You can really brick a machine that way. So just keep an eye out. And specifically pushing out a storage firmware, I'd be super careful too. But the other part I really want to talk about was this is help desk mentality, is what the comment said. And I think that's like actually quite the opposite. In the help desk, yes, or in desktop support, even I was a desktop support tech when I first started, so I get it. You want users back up and running quickly, and yeah, you're not going to spend 5 6 hours troubleshooting an issue if the solution can be done by just reimaging a machine. And yeah, it kind of sucks that you never really get to a root cause, but ultimately you're there to get people productive and get them able to complete their job. Now, if the machine was like on loan or I had a loaner to give somebody and I could take their machine and diagnose an issue in the background while keeping them productive, absolutely I was doing this as a desktop tech, right? And, obviously with the users, okay and whatnot to try to diagnose. Why? Because it solves like multiple other things. What if the issue comes out to be that it happens to multiple users or a specific model of something? Reimaging machine is only prolonging that kind of issue. It's just going to probably come back. And getting to a root cause and determining what's wrong can save a lot of people headaches and time. Because I don't know if you've reimaged machines yourself, but migrating user profile data and getting customizations exactly the way a user had it, the way it was before reimage, you're going to miss something, or even automated tools are going to miss something. So it's usually not preferred if you can avoid it. The second is lesser known, but from a security perspective, if a machine is behaving weirdly or something's not acting correctly, you could lose evidence, right? Um, what if that machine was compromised and the reason why it was behaving badly was there was some sort of rootkit or something installed? You've now just wiped the machine. I would be very careful, right? Reimaging shouldn't be your the first step to resolving any sort of issue. Now, from an engineer, architect, or system administrator perspective, deep diving into a problem 100% is a valuable skill. And it doesn't even have to be a skill, a technology in your domain. I've deep dove into issues that were related to networking. Shout out Kevin. I've deep dove issues related to storage. Shout out Jay. There's lots of things I like to deep dive into, and I probably have no business deep diving, but I like to know how they work because if those systems interact with mine, it gives me a better understanding of how to provide better uptime, reliability, efficiency to my customers, basically, right? If I'm owner of the directory and systems rely on authentication, I should kind of know how those systems work. It just helps me be better. This video is 3 minutes, but I would also go into it's not just me saying this. You can go to Amazon leadership principles as well. I don't work for Amazon, but I love their kind of leadership principles. And I think one of them is dive deep. And I think in essence, this is what I'm trying to get at. It's like going all in and trying to get to the root cause of an issue. Figure out why something is broken, not just that it's broken and then you could fix it. The why is super important. It leads to so many better outcomes. Anyway, thanks for the comment.